जी नमस्कार, स्वागत है आप सभी का आपके प्लेटफॉर्म पर। लाइव हो जाइए फटाफट, आपका टाइम शुरू होता है अब। डू ज्वाइन फास्ट, वेरी जल्दी जल्दी, खूब जल्दी जल्दी लाइव हो जाइए। शुरू करते हैं आपके क्लास को। राइट, कोई डाउट, कोई क्वेरी, कोई क्वेश्चन हो पहले से शेयर कर सकते हैं, पूछ सकते हैं। EMRS का नहीं तो गलती से टाइटल लग गया है, बट क्वेश्चन आपका शुरू होता है आज का यहाँ से। थोड़ा सा लेट है, ज्यादा लेट नहीं है। सभी को नमस्ते। ज्योति, सरिता, मनीषा, ज्ञानेंद्र, रजनी, सरिता, रमेश, सभी को नमस्ते। ऑडियो वीडियो एक बार कंफर्म करिएगा, और ऑडियो वीडियो कंफर्म हो तो क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन को कर देते हैं शुरू। एक बार ऑडियो कंफर्म कर लीजिएगा, शुरू करते हैं फिर आपका क्वेश्चन। इज एवरीथिंग ओके? एवरीथिंग फाइन? And if everything is okay, everything is fine, then answer the first question. Daily is a novel written by. Daily a novel is written by. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. Daily is a novel written by. Please do share the channel before you start answering the question, because you know that I never share anywhere apart from my Telegram channel, and today even I haven't shared there. So it is my request, please do share the channel and start answering. Daily is a novel. Daily is a novel, and the novel was written by whom? This is the question. The novel was written by Khushwant Singh. Right, Daily is a novel written by Khushwant Singh. This is the right answer to the question number 1. खुशवंत सिंह की नॉवेल है डेली। ऑल राइट, everything is okay, then okay. Right, Daily is a novel by Khushwant Singh. Khushwant Singh is an Indian, not now is, he died a few years back, but this novel was written by Khushwant Singh. कहाँ रहती हो सरिता? क्लास छोड़ के हर जगह उपस्थित रहती हो, क्या बात है? In Swift's Gulliver's Travels, Yahoos are placed. Right, Swift's Gulliver Travels, Yahoos are placed. Jonathan Swift was a satirist, 18th century satirist है वो. He is known for his satires like Tale of a Tub, Tale of a Tub, ये इनका satirical work है. He is known for his works like The Battle of the Books, ये भी satirical work है, Battle of the Books. And Jonathan Swift was such a person, he wrote his own elegy. He wrote his own elegy, verses on the death of Dr. Swift. राइट, ये भी इन्हीं का वर्क है, वर्सेस ऑन द डेथ ऑफ डॉक्टर स्विफ्ट. और इनका वर्क गलीवर्स ट्रेवल्स भी है, दैट वाज अ फिक्टिशियस ट्रेवलॉग, सटारिकल ट्रेवलॉग इन 4 पार्ट्स. राइट, 4 जर्नीज है, 4 जर्नीज अंडरटेकन बाय अ कैरेक्टर, और उस कैरेक्टर का नाम क्या होता है? गलीवर, उसका नाम होता है. राइट, वो गलीवर की जर्नी है, एंड 4 प्लेसेस पर वो विजिट करता है, और एक जगह पर उसको याहूज मिलते हैं, और वहीं पर उसको स्पीकिंग हॉर्सेस मिलते हैं, टॉकिंग हॉर्सेस मिलते हैं. और वो प्लेस कौन सा है? वो प्लेस है इन द कंट्री ऑफ ह्यूमर्स. इस कंट्री में ही कम्स अक्रॉस याहूज, याहूज से उसकी मुलाकात यहीं पर होती है. इन द लिलीपुट ही मीट्स लिलीपुटियंस हु आर 6 inches high, and in the Brobdingnag he meets the people who are 72 feet high. बहुत लंबे लंबे लोग वहां पर होते हैं. And Laputa is the flying island. Right, Laputa is a flying island. First journey is journey to voyage to Lilliput. Second is Brobdingnag. Third is Laputa, and the fourth one is to the lands of Hinmas. These are the 4 journeys. Read the question and answer. बोलिए इसका आंसर क्या होगा? फिगर ऑफ स्पीच बताना है। If a writer uses the word Tagore to mean the works of Tagore, he is using a figure of speech. And what is the name of the figure of speech that he is using with the word Tagore? I have read Tagore, I have read Milton, I have read Shakespeare. ये सब एक figure of speech होते हैं, and such figure of speech are known as metonymy. राइट इसको मेटोनमी कहते हैं। मेटोनमी मींस चेंज ऑफ नेम। मेटोनमी इज अ फिगर ऑफ स्पीच ऑफ एसोसिएशन। ये एसोसिएट करता है, एक दूसरे से एसोसिएट करता है। तो शेक्सपियर इज एसोसिएटेड विद द वर्क्स ऑफ शेक्सपियर, टैगोर इज एसोसिएटेड विद द वर्क्स ऑफ टैगोर, हेंस दिस इज द आंसर। व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय सिनेक्डकी? आई होप यू वुड हैव वॉच्ड माय वीडियोस ऑन फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच। देखा है कि नहीं? सिनेक्डकी और मेटोनमी में डिफरेंस क्या होता है? सिनेक्डकी में पार्ट रिप्रेजेंट्स होल एंड होल रिप्रेजेंट्स पार्ट्स। पार्ट होल को रिप्रेजेंट करता है और होल पार्ट को रिप्रेजेंट करता है। और सिनेक्डकी में क्या होता है ना, चाहे वो पार्ट हो चाहे वो होल, उसका हिस्सा होता है। जैसे मैकबेथ बोलता है टेक दाई फेस हेंस, टेक दाई फेस हेंस, तो ही हैज टू ब्रिंग हिज फेस। तो सिर्फ फेस तो नहीं जा सकता, फेस इज द पार्ट ऑफ द बॉडी और उसको पूरी बॉडी लेकर के जाना है। और जब पूरी बॉडी लेकर के जाना है तब उसको क्या बोलते हैं? तब उसको बोलते हैं सिनेक्डकी। राइट, फेस इज द पार्ट ऑफ द बॉडी, पार्ट होल को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है। जब हम सिनेक्डकी की बात करते हैं, सॉरी, जब हम मेटोनमी पर आते हैं तो मेटोनमी एसोसिएशन की बात करता है। तो जिसकी बात करते हैं वो वहां पे होता भी नहीं है। जैसे आई हैव रेड शेक्सपियर, तो द पर्सन शेक्सपियर इज नॉट इन्वॉल्व्ड हियर, इट मींस आई हैव रेड द वर्क्स ऑफ विलियम शेक्सपियर, दैट इज कॉल्ड मेटोनमी। मेटोनमी मींस चेंज ऑफ नेम, मेटोनमी मींस चेंज ऑफ नेम, और जो चेंज ऑफ नेम है दैट इज मेटोनमी, हेंस द राइट आंसर इज डी। ऑल राइट, अजय भाई समझ आ गया ना? नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, द वेस्टलैंड वॉज पब्लिश्ड इन, जय श्री कृष्ण सोनू। द वेस्टलैंड वॉज पब्लिश्ड इन, वेस्टलैंड इज अ पोम written by Thomas Stance Eliot, popularly known as T.S. Eliot, and it was published in a magazine in here London and then in America. The poem was first published in which poem? Sorry, in which journal? The poem The Wasteland was first published in the poem. Question number 4, answer Swati, Swati Chaudhary, Ramesh Yadav, Julie Gautam, Jyoti Kanojia, Ajay Mishra, A.K. Gautam, Shatendra Kumar, Ajay Mishra, Shabash, very nice. Sarita, you are also preparing for UPPGT, na? This question is very important question if you are preparing for UPPGT, right? Rajni Sahu is also for UPPGT. Kritigyesh Tripathi is for NET, but he makes silly mistakes, right? London magazine was a magazine that was very popular during the Romantic period, and essays of Thomas Dickinson, Charles Lamb, William Hazlitt were published here in the London magazine. Edinburgh Review was also a magazine during the Romantic period, and this Edinburgh Review has criticized, has reviewed the works of Coleridge, Keats, Sade, etc. All right, And Criterion was the magazine that T.S. Eliot started in 1922. T.S. Eliot started in 1922 the Criterion, and his poem The Waste Land was published in the first edition of the Criterion. इसमें पब्लिश हुई थी in England. And in America, the poem Wasteland was published in the Dial. अमेरिका में डायल में पब्लिश हुई थी, और इन इंग्लैंड इट वाज पब्लिश्ड इन द क्राइटेरियन, फर्स्ट एडिशन ऑफ द क्राइटेरियन. यहां पे राइट आंसर किसको लगाया जाए? द वेस्टलैंड वाज पब्लिश्ड इन द डायल एज वेल एज इन द क्राइटेरियन. यहां पर आप दोनों आंसर पर जा सकते हो, दोनों पे आपको मार्क्स मिल जाएंगे. बट क्वेश्चन शुड बी द वेस्टलैंड वाज फर्स्ट पब्लिश्ड. The Wasteland was first published in, तब आंसर आएगा द क्राइटेरियन. ऑलराइट, प्रोसीड करें. नए क्वेश्चन के लिए हमेशा तैयार रहना चाहिए. फीस में 50% डिस्काउंट है, फीस में 50% का डिस्काउंट है. पेपर में कोई डिस्काउंट नहीं होगा, वहां पर तो 100% वाले का ही भला होना है, उसी का सिलेक्शन होना है. समझे कि नहीं? अभी भी टाइम है, लग जाइए, पढ़ डालिए, जिंदगी बना लीजिए, भविष्य बना लीजिए. राइट, कुछ कर गुजरने का टाइम है. ये जवानी है, जवानी जिंदाबाद. बुढ़ापे में क्या करोगे? कौन पूछेगा? नौकरी नहीं रहेगी ना, कोई घास नहीं डालेगा, कोई ये नहीं पूछेगा और भाई कैसे हो, और बहन जी क्या हाल चाल है, कोई नहीं पूछता. हाल चाल तभी पूछते हैं ना जब आपके पॉकेट गर्म हो, जब आपके अकाउंट में पैसे हो, और आपके शानदार घर हो और शानदार गाड़ी. और शानदार घर और शानदार गाड़ी थोड़े से पैसे दे करके पढ़ने हैं, थोड़े से पैसे दे करके, थोड़ी सी मेहनत कर करके, 3 महीने 4 महीने की मेहनत, दुनिया के टॉप पर पहुंच जाओगे. सपने पूरे करने हैं. सपना देखना तो सबको अच्छा लगता है, सपना देखना सबको अच्छा लगता है. सपना देखिए नहीं, सपने को पूरा करने के लिए सोना बंद कर दीजिए. सपने को पूरा करने के लिए पूरी कायनात लगा दीजिए. सपने को पूरा करने के लिए दिन और रात में डिफरेंस करना बंद कर दीजिए. थकना मना है, जो थक गया खत्म हो गया. तू न चलेगा तो चल देंगी राहें, तुझे चलना होगा. कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है, बस पढ़ना पढ़ना पढ़ना, कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है. और जब सर पढ़ना पढ़ना पढ़ने पर आ जाओगे ना, दुनिया की कोई ताकत आपको रोक नहीं पाएगी, कोई भी ताकत नहीं रोक पाएगी. लग जाइए, सोच लीजिए आपको क्या करना है, और सोचने के बाद बस नो स्टॉपेज, नो ब्रेक, डू नॉट स्टॉप टिल गोल इज रीच्ड. आप नहीं पहुंचे, गोल ही पहुंच जाए जब आप तक, तब तक आपको पढ़ना है, तब तक आपको काम करते रहना है, जब तक गोल उठ करके आपके पास ना आ जाए. आप पढ़ते हो और कहानियों में सुनते हो कि फलाने ने इतनी तपस्या की थी कि ईश्वर खुश हो गया. वो भी एक इंसान ही था जिस इतनी तपस्या करता था कि शंकर भगवान, विष्णु भगवान, ब्रह्मा उतर के आ जाते थे उसके सामने. बोलिए, वरदान मांगिए, क्या मांगना है. तब ये नहीं कहते मुझे टीजीटी बनना है, ये ना कहते मुझे पीजीटी बनना है. इतनी तपस्या में बल था, ईश्वर को खुश कर लेते थे. हम भी तो वही इंसान है, तपस्या तो करिए, देखिए ईश्वर खुश हो जाएगा, आएगा आपको सब कुछ दे करके जाएगा, जो आप सोचे भी नहीं होगे कभी, जो आपने सोचा भी नहीं होगा वो भी वो आपको देगा. उसकी पूजा तो करिए, वो तपस्या तो करिए, और वो तपस्या बेकार नहीं जाती. तपस्या क्या है? तपस्या अपने काम में 100% अपना दे देना है. जो भी काम है 100% अपना दे देना ही तपस्या है, और वो तपस्या हमेशा फलीभूत होती है. इस दुनिया में जिसको भी जो कुछ मिला है उसको अपनी मेहनत से मिला है. ईश्वर गिफ्ट नहीं देता, ईश्वर तपस्या का फल देता है. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन. कर्म प्रधान दुनिया है, कर्म करिए सिर्फ, बाकी कुछ नहीं करना है आपको. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते. तुलसीदास जी लिखते हैं, कर्म प्रधान विश्व रचि राखा, जो जस करे सो तस फल चाखा. जो जैसा करता है वैसा ही फल उसको मिलता है, जो जैसा करता है वैसे फल उसको मिलता है. इसलिए कर्म करना शुरू कर दीजिए. वर्क इज वर्शिप. वर्क इज वर्शिप एंड वर्क कैन गिव यू एनीथिंग यू डिजायर, एनीथिंग यू वांट. ऑलराइट, लेट्स स्टार्ट. हाँ, बस शायरी लिखते रहो, खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना. शायरी लिखने से काम नहीं होगा, पढ़ के आंसर भी किया करो ढंग का. जी जगदीश जी नमस्ते. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. रोजामंड ग्रे इज, व्हाट इज रोजामंड ग्रे? अ पोएम by Dr. Johnson, a novel by Charles Lamb, a play by P.B. Shelley, an essay by Dr. Johnson. What is Rosamund Grey? This is the next question. This is the 5th question. Rosamund Grey is what? 4 options are here, A, B, C, D, and which one is the right answer? बोलिए आंसर बोलिए यार, इतना लेट कैसे लग जाता है. वेरी नाइस जगदीश. रोजामंड ग्रे इज द ओनली नॉवेल. Rosamund Grey is the only novel written by Charles Lamb. Right? It was the only novel written by Charles Lamb. This is the right answer. A novel by Charles Lamb. Only novel by Charles Lamb, in fact. Alright? The Tale of Rosamund Grey. Next question. If you say contiguous countries instead of a contiguous countries, you will be making a mistake, and that mistake will be called euphemism, spoonerism, eupheism, or malapropism. Ji Yash Yadav ji, what is that figure of speech here? Contiguous countries instead of contiguous countries. If you are making such mistakes are called malapropism. Mrs. Malaprop was a character in the play The Rivals. Malaprop, mal means error and aprop, appropriate, to use misappropriate word to make something humorous. That is called malapropism. Right answer is D. Next. And do not think of the fruit of action. The philosophy of Krishna here again. Do not think of the fruit of action, fare forward. So Krishna, as when he admonished Arjuna on the field of battle. These lines are taken from T.S. Eliot's poem The Wasteland, T.S. Eliot's poem Zedonson, T.S. Eliot's poem The Four Quartets, or T.S. Eliot's poem The Ash Wednesday. Right? Question number 7. Come on, come on. Shabash. And do not think of the fruit of action, fare forward. So Krishna, as when he admonished Arjuna on the field of battle. Four quartets is not here in option, is it? Right. Four quartets is in option, and the poem Dry Salvages. You know that in 4 quartets there are 4 poems, and one of the 4 poems is Dry Salvages. And what are the 4 poems? Brent Norton, East Coker, Dry Salvages, and Little Gidding. These are the 4 poems of the 4 quartets, and out of the 4, the 3rd poem is Dry Salvages, and these lines are taken from T.S. Eliot's poem T.S. Eliot's poem Dry Salvages. Next question, that is question number 8. Who of the following wrote The Cat and Shakespeare? Who of the following wrote The Cat and Shakespeare? Cat and Shakespeare is a metaphysical novel, right, by Mulk Raj Anand, R.K. Narayan, Raja Rao, or Anita Desai. Who wrote Cat and Shakespeare? Come on. Who wrote Cat and Shakespeare? Very nice. Cat and Shakespeare, The Serpent and the Rope, The Serpent and the Rope, and Kanthapura. These are the 3 popular novels of Raja Rao. Raja Rao's Kanthapura is called Asthal Puran, as it is narrated in the form of Puran, right? And there is a narrator as well, right? Asthal Puran, that is Kanthapura, right? And right answer is Raja Rao. Question number 9. Who of the following was the first associated with, first hata do, who of the following was associated with Young Bengal movement? Young Bengal movement, there was a movement in Bengal during the colonial rule, and which of the following poets was associated with that Young Bengal movement? Options are Henry Vivian D'Orazio, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, Taru Datta, or Sir Aravindo. Question number 9. Who of the following was associated with Young Bengal movement? Young Bengal movement. I have uploaded all these series of questions on the application, right? On your application, the English Lyceum, all these questions are uploaded in the free material. If you download the application, you could get all these questions at a place. सब कुछ आपको वहां से मिल सकते हैं on your application, the new Lyceum or the English Lyceum, and the link for the channel is given in the description box, और वहां से आप डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं. You will get the PDF form of all these questions, right? My question is here for the time being, who was associated with the Young Bengal movement, and that was Henry D'Orazio. Option is A. Henry D'Orazio is known for his poems. He wrote many poems on India. He is known for Indian patriotism, though he was not a truly Indian, but Young Bengal movement was inspired by him. Next question, question number 10. Dr. Johnson defends Shakespeare's violation of the unities on the grounds of. Dr. Johnson defends Shakespeare's violation of the unities on grounds of. Violation of unities on grounds of the reader's ability to reconstruct, the writer's freedom, the writer's limitation, or the rules of English drama. Dr. Johnson defends Shakespeare's violations of the unities on the grounds of. Question number 10. वो एमए की बुक नहीं, तुम एमए की कुंजी पढ़ती हो सारिका, एमए की कुंजी पढ़ी हो तुम, बुक नहीं। आंसर बताओ। डॉक्टर जॉनसन डिफेंड्स Shakespeare's violation of the unities on the grounds of the reader's ability to reconstruct. The reader's ability to reconstruct. On this ground, Dr. Samuel Johnson defends Shakespeare's violation of unities. Dr. Johnson says that if a reader thinks that he is now in Greece, he is now in Rome, he can immediately imagine that he is in Egypt now, right? कि अब वो इजिप्ट में है, अभी वो यहाँ पे था, अब वो इजिप्ट में है। ये भी सोच सकता है कि फ्रॉम इजिप्ट ही हैज मूव्ड टू लंदन। तो दिस इज द कंस्ट्रक्शन, रिकंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ द रीडर। ओनली रीडर हैज टू थिंक दैट दिस एंड दैट। इस टाइप से चीजें होती हैं। तो फर्स्ट आंसर टू द क्वेश्चन इज ए, बोर्ड हैज स्टॉप्ड, इट हैज बीन रनिंग फॉर 3 to 4 hours, इसलिए भी कह रहा है कि आई नीड सम रेस्ट, द बोर्ड नीड सम रेस्ट एंड दैट्स व्हाई इट हैज सडनली स्टॉप्ड। और ओपन भी हो रहा है तो विद योर एडवर्टीजमेंट, राइट? क्या एडवर्टीजमेंट है? रिपब्लिक डे ऑफर चल रहा है एंड दैट रिपब्लिक डे ऑफर इज टिल 30th of January on all the batches, NTA-NET, UPPGT, PGT, Dsssb, TGT, PGT and grammar, right? सब पर ऑफर है, you can enjoy the offer if you want. Let's search the file again and then I'll come to the next question. Any doubt, any query जो भी हो आप पूछ लो। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, महोदय आज आप टिप्पणी खंड में व्यक्तिगत वार्तालाप में संलग्न हो चुके हैं। यह रात्रि का समय नहीं है, ये संध्या का समय है। रात्रि तब होती है जब आप अपने बिस्तर पर पहुंचकर निद्रा के प्यारे हो जाते हैं। यह क्लास रोज की क्लास है और ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस हम यहाँ पर कर रहे हैं। धन्यवाद आपके पधारने के लिए। अगले क्वेश्चन पर, अगले प्रश्न पर आपका स्वागत है और अगला प्रश्न है 11वां और ये रहा आपकी स्क्रीन पर। द बुक ऑफ जॉन रस्किन which influenced Gandhi's philosophy of life was? The book of John Ruskin which influenced Gandhi's philosophy of life was? Gandhi was very much inspired from John Ruskin and he had translated one of his books into Gujarati and the name of the book was Unto This Last. Unto This Last was the name of the book that Mr. Gandhi translated under the title, क्या टाइटल थी उस बुक की जो उन्होंने ट्रांसलेट किया था? सर्वोदय, राइट? सर्वोदय। and Gandhi was very influenced, very much inspired from the book Unto This Last. And right answer to the question is B. Question number 12. Some sonnets of Sir Philip Sidney Some Sonnets of Sir Philip Sidney is an essay by. Some Sonnets of Sir Philip Sidney is an essay by Charles Lamb, Mary Lamb, George Meredith, Thomas De Quincey. Yes, in your MA you had Some Sonnets of Sir Philip Sidney is an essay by. Question number 12. Come on. C. Yes. Jagdish says it's A. Some Sonnets of Sir Philip Sidney is an essay by. Very good, Johnny. Sanjeev, Meenakshi Gehlot, Julie Gautam, Jyoti Kanozia, Rajni Shahu, Jagdish, Ramesh, Swati. Very nice. Right? Some Sonnets of Sir Philip Sidney is an essay by Charles Lamb. It is an essay by Charles Lamb, not George Meredith. Charles Lamb ka essay ha published in the London magazine and later published in his essay of Elia 1823. Next question. The concept of sublime is primarily associated with. The concept of sublime is primarily associated with Longinus, Plato, Horace or Aristotle. The concept of sublime is primarily associated with whom? Who wrote the essay on sublime? And according to that man, according to that person, sublime is of four. There are 5 sources of sublimity: grandeur of thought, capacity for strong emotions, appropriate use of figure of speech, nobility of diction, and dignity of composition. These are the 5 sources of sublime. And who wrote the essay on sublime? And that was Longinus. And Longinus is called the first romantic critic. Right? Longinus is called the first romantic critic. Next question, question number 14. The Tale of a Tub and the Battle of the Books are written by. Tale of the Tub and the Battle of the Books are written by. W.B. Yeats, P.B. Shelley, Jonathan Swift, George Bernard Shaw. Very true. I just told you the answer today itself, and right answer is Jonathan Swift. Battle of the Book, A Tale of a Tub is a religious satire, and the Battle of the Books is also satire, and it was about a fictitious battle fought in King's Library, and the topic was whether ancient books are better or the modern ones. And Jonathan Swift wrote in favor of the classical ones. Shelley was expelled from Oxford University due to the publication of. Right? Shelley was expelled from the University of Oxford, due to the publication of The Revolt of Islam, The Necessity of Atheism, The Triumph of Life, or The Mask of Anarchy. Right answer. Right. He, not only he, but his friend Jefferson Hogg. Not only he, but his friend Jefferson Hogg was also rusticated from the University of Oxford because of his publication, The Necessity of Atheism. Because of his publication, The Necessity of Atheism, he was expelled from the university. Right? He was expelled from the university. Next question, number 16. Which famous romantic poem begins with the lines, "Oh, bleedy newcomer, I have heard, I hear thee, and rejoice"? One of the following poems starts with these lines. Which poem starts with these lines? "Oh, bleedy newcomer, I have heard, I hear thee, and rejoice." Right? I have heard, I hear thee, and rejoice. These lines are the opening lines of the poem To the Cuckoo. Right? To the Cuckoo की ये opening lines है. And To a Skylark starts with, किससे शुरू होता है? "Oh, bleedy spirit, thou bird never word." Right? Right answer to this question is To the Cuckoo. These are the opening lines. "Oh, bleedy newcomer, I have heard, I hear thee, and rejoice." Next question. Which of the following poems features the phrase, "the still sad music of humanity"? The still sad music of humanity. Ode, intimations of immortality from recollections of early childhood. Michael, a pastoral poem. The Solitary Reaper, or the Tinton Abbey? Which poem talks about the still sad music of humanity? Don't be sad, Jagdish. That was by mistake, I know. Or you clicked the answer in overconfidence. Right? The still sad music of humanity, Tinton Abbey. Right? Everyone is right now because this is a PYQ. This is a repeated question, so everybody clicked the answer. This was a new question, so गच्चा खा गए जिसको आप बोलते हो, है ना? It was totally new, so you flopped. It was repeated, so everybody is correct. Next one. Next question, question number 18. Epipsychidion is a poem by William Wordsworth, S.T. Coleridge, Byron, or P.B. Shelley? Epipsychidion is a poem by Epipsychidion. Epipsychidion is a Greek title. Epi means around. Epi means around, or epi means concerning, or epi means about, and psyche means soul. Psyche means soul. Epipsychidion means around the little soul or around the little soul. And this poem was written by P.B. Shelley. Very nice. This poem was written by P.B. Shelley, dedicated to Emilia. Next question. Lady Dedlock is a character. Lady Dedlock is a character in. Jagdish, answer only once. Don't keep on writing your answers for so many times. Lady Dedlock is a character in Bleak House, Great Expectations, Martin Chuzzlewit, David Copperfield. All the 4 novels were written by Charles Dickens. All the 4 novels were written by Charles Dickens, and in one of the novels, the lady deadlock appears. And the novel is famous for one more reason, for the court of chancery, where decision comes by chance, right? And right answer to the question, the character Lady Dedlock appears in Bleak House, right? The character Lady Dedlock appears in Bleak House. Question number 20. The case of Jarandis and Zarandis appears in Tariq pe Tariq, Tariq pe Tariq. The case of Zarandis and Zarandis appears in the novel once again The Bleak House. The court of chancery का जो केस है ना, वो यही केस है Bleak House में. And Lady Dedlock appears in the same novel. Next question. The poetry of Wordsworth and Coleridge was notably influenced by. The poetry of Wordsworth and Coleridge was notably influenced by the Napoleonic Wars, the Glorious Revolution, the French Revolution, the Poor Laws. The poetry of Wordsworth and Coleridge was notably influenced by the Napoleonic Wars, the Glorious Revolution, the French Revolution, or the Poor Laws. Very nice. Right? Very nice. Kritigesh, Professor Sarita, A.K. Gautam, Rajni, Jagdish, Swati, Atul Soni, Rajni Sahu, Ramesh Yadav, Johnny, Meenakshi Gehlot, Neetika Sharma, A.K. Gautam, Meera Sagar. Everyone has the right answer, and that is the French Revolution that took place in 1789. Next question. The Hairy Ape is written by. The Hairy Ape is an expressionist drama, and it deals with the capitalist class, the exploitation of the capitalist class, and the exploited labor class. There is a labor, and that labor is supposedly an ape, as wealthy people as the capitalists think them. And who wrote the play The Hairy Ape? This is the question, right? The play was performed in 1922, and it was written by the American dramatist, the Nobel winner dramatist Eugene O'Neill, right? Eugene O'Neill wrote the play The Hairy Ape. Right answer to question number 22nd is A. Next question. Parts of the sentence are given as options, and they are jumbled up. One of the options contains an error that renders the unjumbled sentence wrong and ungrammatical. Identify the part option which contains the error. There are 4 parts of the sentence, and they are jumbled, right? They are not in sequence. One of the parts is grammatically incorrect, and you have to find out that part which is grammatically incorrect. Search. First, jumble them, make the proper sentence, and then find out the error. Such questions are asked in DSSB exams, right? Such questions are asked in DSSB, PGT, TGT examinations. and they might be asked in your UPTGT exam as well, UPPGT exam as well. As you know that the label of paper is increasing day by day. Label of paper is increasing day by day. First read the question, jumble the sentence, and then find out the error. B is here, A is here. Which part has the error? Very nice. Just watching your answers. Just viewing your answers. First thing, is not philanthropy. Is a verb. Then what is the subject? It means this will not come first. Social stability and dietary diversity for many. Many is a plural adjective. So, a plural noun must come or a plural verb must come. System is a singular noun. It means many system will be an incorrect expression. Many के बाद system नहीं आएगा. Of mutualized farming that has provided what? क्या provide किया है? ये आपको पहले जंबल मिला लेना था. Social stability and dietary diversity for many are not philanthropy and the extension of an age-old system of mutualized farming that has provided the seed sharing of land races or local varieties. This will be the correct sentence and the correct sentence तो ये बनेगा. पहले क्या आएगा? पहले आएगा B followed by A followed by C followed by D and right answer is A because here is incorrect. It should be R. Right? It should be R. This is the correct answer. Next question on the same pattern. 4 options are again given. करना क्या है समझ नहीं आ रहा मीनाक्षी. पहले तो सेंटेंस में एरर फाइंड आउट करनी है. क्वेश्चन ये कह रहा है कैसे फाइंड आउट करनी है. अनजम्बल्ड सेंटेंसेस हैं, पहले उनको जम्बल्ड करना है, पहले उनको सीक्वेंस में लगाना है और फिर आप एरर फाइंड आउट कर सकते हो ऐसे ही फाइंड आउट कर लो. देखिए, द लीगल एंड बायोलॉजिकल ग्रिप ऑफ सीड कॉर्पोरेट्स further the small farmer who used to feed the world on global farming will tighten, threatening environmentalists in developing countries say. अब देखिए, environmentalists in developing countries say, first one, what did they say? They say that the legal and biological grip of seed corporates on global farming will tighten, threatening further the small farmer who used to feed the world. इस टाइप का पहले सेंटेंस का करेक्शन बनेगा. Right? And right answer, the incorrect portion of this sentence is B. Here further should be replaced with further. For talks about distance, further means distance and further means next, added. Right answer is B. Next question. A fatwa was issued in Salman Rushdie's name following the publication of. a fatwa was issued in Salman Rushdie's name following the publication of Midnight Children, Shame, Satanic Verses or Grimace. Question number 25. A fatwa was issued on Valentine's Day 1989 after the publication of a very controversial novel in Islamic world by Salman Rushdie, and the name of the novel was Satanic Verses, and the fatwa was issued by Ayatollah Khomeini, the biggest religious leader of Islam, and it is still imposed on him, right? Because fatwa can be taken back only by the person who issued, and he died, और इसलिए died के बाद fatwa will remain on him forever. Right answer is C, Satanic Verses. Next question. Once again the same. Find out the error in the sentence. Find out the error. सर्च करिए गलती कहाँ है. मुश्किल मुश्किल चीजें पढ़ के जाइएगा, आसान आसान पेपर आएगा. देखिए, बेयर एंड मॉन्सेंटो हु कंसंट्रेट ऑन, राइट. कंसंट्रेट वर्ब है और वर्ब के पहले सब्जेक्ट आएगा. whom is object, who is subject. This is the simple answer. Without even jumbling the sentence, you can make the answer. Next question. Instead of working in a well-funded research institute, here you have to fill. They wish now part of the worldwide farmers' movements to limit corporate control and to redefine what knowledge is and what he owns it. Right? You have to fill here. Instead of working in a well-funded research institute, as might be expected, as might be expecting of a Fulbright biotech scholar, as might be expected in a Fulbright biotech scholar, as might be expected of a Fulbright biotech scholar, as might be expected of Fulbright biotech scholar. Right? Which one is to be filled here? Instead of working in a well-funded research institute. As might be expected of a Fulbright biotech scholar. Right answer is C here. Right answer is C here. Question number 27. Shabash. Swati, Ajay Mishra, Jagdish, A.K. Gautam, Meenakshi Gehlot. These people have dared to answer. Next question, question number 28. Once again you have to fill here. To point the finger at farming as the cause of environmental degradation through intensification makes no sense. भर दीजिए, अब यहाँ पर पूरा फ्रेज ही भरा जाना है. In that time, increased house building, more roads, more cars on those roads, and the impact they have had on the country's landscape. ऑप्शंस यहां पर दिए हुए हैं ये। To point the finger at farming as the cause of environmental degradation through intensification makes no sense, right? Especially when you would have considered other changes that have taken place in that time, increased house building, more roads। ये ऑप्शन यहां पे जो करेक्ट है 28 का, वो कौन सा है? डी है। अरे वाह, दो के आंसर नहीं, तीन के आंसर डी है, बाकी के आंसर सी है। मुझे किसके साथ चलना चाहिए? डी के साथ, सी के साथ कि बी के साथ? Whom should I follow? सही कौन सा होगा यही बताना है। Still I am waiting for a few more responses. I hope you will come to the clear answer. Read again, try to fill again, and I have complete faith in you. You will click the right answer. Come on, come on. Keep on thinking and answering. बस लॉक कर दिया जाए। लॉक, चलिए लॉक कर ही देते हैं। टू पॉइंट द फिंगर एट फार्मिंग एज द कॉज ऑफ एनवायरमेंटल डिग्रेडेशन थ्रू इंटिफिकेशन or through intensification makes no sense, especially when you consider the other changes that have taken place in that time। ये आंसर है, राइट। चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पर आ जाओ। Improving the way we farm in harmony with wildlife while not decreasing the production, while not decreasing the food production that focuses pure on agriculture। यहां पर फिर से एक फिलर भरना है। Improving the way we farm harmony with wildlife while not decreasing the food production must not be achieved through any sort of knee-jerk blame game, will not be achieved through some sort of knee-jerk game, will not be achieved on some sort of knee-jerk game, should be achieved through some sort of knee-jerk game। बोले improving the way we form a harmony with wildlife while not decreasing the fruit production. देखिए डिफरेंस क्या है ऑल दी ऑप्शंस में, एनी सॉर्ट, सम सॉर्ट और सम सॉर्ट। सम के साथ कौन सा नाउन आता है? प्लूरल का नाउन आता है अगर काउंटेबल है। सम सॉर्ट्स, सम काइंड्स, सम टाइप्स, है ना। तो इन तीनों में सिंगुलर का नाउन दिया है, ये तीनों गलत है। एनी के साथ सिंगुलर का आता है, इसलिए ए पर आंसर लगा दो और अगले क्वेश्चन पर आ जाओ जो आज का आपका आखिरी क्वेश्चन है। I was shocked to find a 6-year-old girl who did not know what a potato was. I was shocked to find a 6-year-old girl who did not know what a potato was. She agreed that she liked eating chips, a crisp, but was very skeptical that this hard, dirty brown thing had anything to do with them. This dirty, hard, brown thing have anything to do with them. This hard, dirty, brown thing have anything to do with them. The brown, hard, dirty thing had everything to do in them. Question number 30th. Last but not the least. I was shocked to find a 6-year-old girl who did not know what a potato was. I was shocked, this is past tense. Who did not know, this is the past tense. What a potato was, this was the past tense. Agreed was the past tense and was very skeptical was the past tense. It means all the verbs are in past, so there should be the next verb in the past, and here have and have, these two are in present, so these two options must be eliminated prima facie. Now you have two options left, A and D, right? I was shocked to find a 6-year-old girl who did not know what a potato was. This brown, hard, dirty thing, ये क्वेश्चन एडजेक्टिव का है और एडजेक्टिव का क्वेश्चन है कि कौन सा एडजेक्टिव पहले आएगा, कौन सा बाद में आएगा, उसके सीक्वेंस, उसके क्रोनोलॉजी पर आंसर है, राइट। घने मुलायम काले बाल, राइट, ये एडजेक्टिव का सीक्वेंस है और ये उसी पर क्वेश्चन है। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर बीइंग विद मी, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर एंजॉयिंग द क्लास एंड आई होप कुछ सीखा भी होगा, सीखा है ना। और ये क्वेश्चन पेपर एक बार फिर से आपके एप्लीकेशन पर अपलोड हो जाएगा एंड यू कैन टेक द क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम देयर विदाउट आंसर सो दैट यू विल डू समथिंग, राइट। आप आंसर करेंगे, आंसर खोजेंगे और अपने नोट्स को प्रिपेयर करेंगे। ऑलराइट, नमस्ते तबस्सुम जी और थैंक यू भी, वेल डन, मीट यू in the next session. Do share the channel, please do like the channel, do subscribe to the channel and do download the application. Thank you so much. This offer is for tomorrow only. Tomorrow it will expire at 12 o'clock. Before that you could go and start your studies. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Good luck. All the best.